Ciao a tutti. Come va? Ciao, ciao, ciao ragazzi. Allora, allora, The Boss. Ciao a tutti, come state ragazzi? Tutto bene, tutto bene. Un saluto dal Paraguay. Ciao ragazzi. Allora, the speaking challenge, the super speaking system of the boss, 75% discount, the incredible course of the boss. Ragazzi, the boss speaking system, 3 giorni, only for 3 days you can get your course for less than $100. For you, if you pay in euros, you're gonna have even less. 75% discount, pronunciation, scenarios, how to speak Italian in everyday life. Ciao ragazzi, ciao. Allora, siete in vacanza o state lavorando? Allora, ancora a vacanza o state lavorando? Where is the link? The link, you find the link, I send you the link in your indirect messages, or you can find the link here. Ragazzi, 75% di sconto, 75% discount. Look. The link in bio you can find. You see? The new boss speaking system. Finally out. The new boss speaking system. Ragazzi. Qualcosa di incredibile, vedete qua? The best Italian speaking system ever made. Allora, cosa vedete qua? Allora, abbiamo 42 training lesson, poi 20 audio file lessons, perché listening è importante, ok? Poi 7 hours of lesson, 33 downloadable worksheet. Adesso sì Nicola, adesso ti facciamo anche quello. 203 exercises and quiz. Poi abbiamo bonus, The Secret to Learn Italian, the book of the boss con audio file, also you get it for free, everything for $99. $99 only. Then you get also the access to the Italian conversation room. You have also real life scenarios with the boss. The boss, you have the Italian and the English and the Italian translation while you're following the scenarios, the skits, and everything. No? And then you have 24/7 support. You can also practice with other people inside my platform. Ok, guardate qui. Instead of 299, you have it for 99. Ok, you have 75% discount. Ok? Guardate qua ragazzi, $99. So it's 80 euros. 80 euros. Very little, very cheap. You get the best speaking system ever because you need to select the words. You don't need to learn all the words. To speak Italian, you don't need to study all the time. At some point, the more you study, the more you forget at some point. In order to memorize what you learn, you need to select what is important to learn. Not all the structures are important, only some are important. Look here, for example, magic words. Guardate cosa avete qua, vedete per esempio. Come usare ma, però, come usare? I teach you this. I teach you how to speak. How to express presence, quantity, limits, how to express the reasons and the purposes of something, come, no? E ci sono tante parole importanti. Avete anche il PDF, per esempio, how to use perché. With examples also, no? It's an incredible course. There's no such a thing. Only the boss can do such a thing. Perché how to use per, eccetera. E ovviamente there is the lesson of the boss. You see the video lesson. How to use chi, how to use, how to rephrase and explain something, how to use these words. Per esempio, no? Guardate qui, cioè, how to use cioè. Come si usa cioè? The meaning of. Amo le macchine veloci, cioè la Lamborghini, la Ferrari e anche la Pagani, per esempio, no? Cioè, amo le macchine veloci, cioè amo il cibo italiano, cioè la pizza, la pasta, cioè è molto importante. You had a course for 1K. What's the difference with this course? Allora, the course for 1K is gonna be discounted for 247, okay? So the course that you read here is discounted of $750. So you can get this course for only 247. Okay, the difference is that of course you get more courses. You get for example, boss expressions, which is something incredible, something never seen before. Boss expressions, I teach you, for example, from the most basic thing, expressing gratitude, that is very basic, you're welcome, expressing apologies, how to react and calming somebody this is very authentic daily life conversation, because when I speak about communicating in Italian, I don't speak about only dov'è il bagno? Scusi, dov'è il bagno? Sorry, where is the toilet? This thing, everybody can. It's not this speaking. Speaking is, for example, your friend is feeling, I don't know, under pressure, or is sad, he's sad, for example, and you want to calm him down, you want to reassure him. So what you say, what you do, and I teach you how to use the most popular expressions, okay? Tranquillo, tutto a posto, risolto, and I teach you how to use them in the conversation. That's the power of my course. Of course, with my style, with the style of the boss. Scusate ragazzi, ecco, vedete qua. Risolto, problema risolto, disturbo, vai tranquillo, non ti preoccupare, okay? And all put in the context, of course, okay? So you get both expressions. Then you get also this, for example, magic listening, which is something, because listening is always important, how to speak about your origins, but also how to speak in the telephone and everything. Ragazzi, all the courses have also the subtitles here in Italian and in English, so that you know exactly what is going on. And I'm using only the essential structures. I'm not using something incredible, something beautiful that you're never gonna use it or never gonna listen to. When I'm using exactly the kind of Italian that you can speak with my father, that you can speak with my friends at the bar, that kind of Italian, not an Italian that you can see, I don't know, in some movies of the 80s or of the president, or that speaks the president of the republic. We're talking about daily Italian things, okay? So that's the difference. So the difference is that it just is a matter of the speaking. The full system has only has 3 courses that are the most essential one for those that are starting. For those that are more advanced and want really to go all in, then they have to get the full system 100%, that you can get for $247 instead of $1,000. Of course, inside you can meet with. Ciao ragazzi. You can meet other people. Guardate ragazzi. So these people are people that now are inside, but there are also other. Look, guardate qua. It's full of students. Okay. There is also the conversation room where people is sharing their things. There is the progress tracker, that is the boss social media. Also, this you get for free. the boss social media, where the boss is posting the lessons almost every day. Sometimes I do the live also, not always. Sometimes I do the lives, and etc. And then you can also join the boss inner cycle. You can join, you can join the quizzes with flashcards. Okay, you can type in the answer. You have these beautiful quizzes. Guardate qua, ragazzi. Io incontro Mario. This you have to pay additionally, 19 per month, but $19 per month, but still is worth it. So this is the Boss platform, something incredible that there is nothing like this to learn Italian. Of course, with Italian Language Boss, that is the best teacher ever. Okay, you have also 27 support, because you know what is another beautiful feature? Another beautiful feature is that you can text, for example, there is the boss. Look, you can chat with the boss. Okay, you can send me a message and say, ciao boss, come si dice? Ciao boss, non ho capito, I didn't understand boss. And me, I'm answering to you. You download also the app, so you can also practice with me, practice with other students inside the platform, okay? So ragazzi, that's the thing, that's how you learn Italian, That's how you learn Italian. Domande. By the way, there are thousands of students inside the Boss platform that are perfectly having the results, okay? I have, guardate qua, per esempio, Davide is my student, one of my students. I have really experienced an increased confidence in speaking Italian with Alessandro. Ale makes learning complex grammar feel like a breeze. But yeah, because you know what? The grammar is not something that you need to focus on necessarily if you want to speak. Grammar helps you to speak correctly, but doesn't help you to speak necessarily. Learning a language, so speaking, using the language, is like cooking. You can cook a beautiful, a very tasty dish. Cazzo, non riesco a parlare in inglese, ragazzi, scusate. Cosa volevo dire? You can cook a very tasty dish even with little ingredients. The same thing is with the language. You don't need to know thousands of words, okay? You need to know how to use them. You need to understand how to connect your mind with your thoughts. So to do that, you just click the link in bio. You have 3 days, only for 3 days. Only for 3 days. Link in bio, only for 3 days. There is 75% discount, 80 euros for the Europeans, $99 for the Americans. Okay? Repeat after me. If you want to learn Italian, you need to learn with the boss. Benissimo. Quindi, allora, adesso cosa facciamo insieme? Facciamo un po' di quiz, con i boss, ok? Per esempio, anzi no, facciamo un po' di quiz con verbo in present tense, vediamo. Basic. Vediamo se ci sono se c'è qualche commento intanto, vediamo. I was not sharing the thing to on Instagram, right? Now again? Ragazzi, ci siete? Ciao ragazzi. Allora, così, vedete qua ragazzi. Allora, all you need to do is to click the link to join the Boss platform. Tra l'altro, allora, again, I want to tell you this. What you do when you join the speaking system. With the speaking system, you have 42 training lessons, 20 audio files, 7 hours of lesson, 33 words, and all you need to do to speak, to understand and to be understood. You don't have to speak beautifully, You have to speak clearly. You have to make people understand you, And you have to understand the people. You have to make sure that when you go to Italy, you need to be sure that you understand when a person is talking to you. To do that, you don't need to learn more. Oh, no, boss, I need some more advanced course. No, you don't need an advanced course. You need a course that gives you the system to optimize what you already know, how to put together all the informations that you already have. Even if you are total beginner, even if you started 1 week ago, for sure you started to learn verbo essere, verbo avere, io sono, io vengo dall'Italia, io sono Alessandro, whatever it is. Already this is enough to start to build some sentences. Already this is enough to apply the principles that you find here in this course, in the speaking system. You don't need to be a veteran of Italian language learning, okay? You just need to understand that to speak a language, you need a system, you need clarity, you need organization. That's it. That's what I give you. And most importantly, you need to select the structures and the words. Quindi, you get the speaking course, the pronunciation course. The pronunciation course is not to speak like a native, no? To speak like a real Italian that technically it's arguable, no? What does it mean that? When I say that to get the pronunciation right, I mean to make your pronunciation clear, to pronounce the words clearly, the letters, the sounds, the chunks in the right way. To do that, you don't need to listen and repeat every single word of Italian language. You just need to understand how the pronunciation system, the pronunciation pattern works. And that's exactly in the pronunciation course. I teach you exactly this: how to master the letter E, which is a struggle for the Americans, by the way. Yeah, this for the Americans or English speakers in general. What they do is they most of the time they pronounce it as a E. You need to understand. You need to get used to adapt your brain to pronounce this word in the right way, this letter in the right way. Also, the chunks, the combinations. Okay, this, for example, no, zv, gli. This is very difficult. This is full of these sounds in Italian language. In the word, this gli is not gli, is gli, not gli. Okay, is gli. It's difficult to pronounce this, and I teach you the secret to pronounce this. Actually, if you cannot pronounce it like a native speaker, I teach you the compromise. I teach you another way, okay, to pronounce this sound and being understood. Okay, so this also, I teach you also the shortcuts. I teach you also alternative way, because somebody maybe is old, maybe, okay, somebody maybe is over 60, okay, is over 70, and maybe doesn't have any more the articulation of a teenager and cannot reply perfectly the sound of like a native speaker. Perfect. The boss has a solution also for that. I have a lot of students that are already retired, for example, no? And they speak perfectly Italian. They speak Italian like a teenager. They speak Italian like with me in 1 month. They can speak Italian better than they never done before. Because he's the boss, okay? Because I'm the most committed teacher, because I'm a devoted teacher, because I'm a language learner too, because I've been learning languages for all my life, because I speak very difficult languages. For example, I can speak Russian fluently, and many others. And most importantly, I teach Italian every day. Okay, so look, the tricky sounds here and no, this you can find here. Ciao Andrew. Tutto bene. So all you need to do is to take advantage of these 3 days because you have only 3 days to click the link in bio and get your course. Look, if you are on Facebook, then you can click the link in bio here. You have this blue link, 3 days, 75% discount, 80 euros for the Europeans and $99 for the Americans, okay? Only for 3 days. Then don't cry when the price goes up. Don't cry then when the price goes up. On TikTok, you have it here. And on Instagram, you have it here. Vedete qua. If you are committed, you want to go all in with everything, then I suggest you to go for the full speaking system. The full speaking system, you get also the verbs, because the verbs the verb is the most important element of a language. You need to master the verbs, the endings, if you want to speak Italian. You don't need to, for example, a lot of people focuses on the preposition. The preposition if I say in mare or al mare, of course al mare is correct, but in mare people understand anyway. But if I say vado, but I mean Mario va, and I needed to say va instead of vado, and I say vado, then the other person that I'm speaking to understand that it's me that I'm going to the beach, but it's Mario, and I needed to use va. So I need to master the verbs because that is what is the first thing that determines the message, okay? So you need to get the verbs right. And that's why I put a lot of stress on the verbs, and there is a course, the whole course, that is dedicated for that. For the full system, $247 instead of $1,000. You get it for $247. Don't miss this chance. Invest in your learning. Invest in your in something that you're gonna have forever. This is not a piece of electronic that tomorrow you have to bring it back to the assistants. This is knowledge. This is knowledge, guys. This is knowledge that's gonna bring you to more experience. To more experience when tomorrow you go to Italy. When tomorrow you're gonna reconnect to your roots, to your relatives in Italy, you will feel Italian as your blood is, but still your mouth not. So you need to do something about it. I'm giving you this opportunity, and I'm giving you this discount also. So the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Vediamo i commenti. Quiz now. Facciamo un po' di quiz, se no qua, se non intratteniamo qua la gente si scazza. Quindi vediamo. Allora, quiz con il boss. Vediamo, like e share. Amore, vuoi portare l'acqua, per favore, che non riesco più a parlare. Like, share per il boss. Like, share, like per il boss. Bene. Allora, andiamo un po' a vedere. Ecco, guardate qua, questi qui sono molto belli, per esempio. Allora, I am hungry. Io dico, io sono fame. Allora, io sono fame o io ho fame? Cosa mettiamo qua, ragazzi? Camilla Raimova. If your Italian is not good, all you need to do is to join the Boss platform for only 3 days. There is an incredible discount. Io sono fame o io ho fame? Ho fame, ovviamente, is the opposite in Italian language. We have to fix in our mind these principles, okay? I teach you the shortcuts. Io ho fame. Luca, look, this you can do also with your telephone, for example. I have also the app. You can do that on your telephone, only with the Boss technology, the incredible technology. What is the difference between this thing and Duolingo and all other things? That there is me behind that there is the Boss. doing that thing. Not some computer or some other person, I don't know. Luca is feeling bad today. Luca sta male oggi. Luca sta male. Io sto. Tu stai. Lui sta. Lei sta. Eccetera. Allora ragazzi, only for today, there is an incredible discount, only for 3 days, sorry. An incredible discount. The Boss speaking system, how to pronounce the things correctly so that people understand you, and how to implement what you already know, even if you're a total beginner, even if you started yesterday, or if you're starting today, or if you have been learning Italian for a while. Now there is the course that teaches you how to manage everyday situation, not only how to order your food, but also how to be part of a conversation at dinner with your friends in Italy. This is what it's all about. To learn a language is to select what you really need and forget about everything, anything else that is not necessary. Are you at home? Sei a casa? Stay a casa? Marta has 2 brothers. Marta has 2 brothers. Come si dice? Marta ha. Marta ha. We are in the kitchen. Noi abbiamo oppure noi siamo? Noi abbiamo o noi siamo? Noi siamo in cucina. By the way, in cucina, in sala, in terrazzo, in camera, in all in. It's all with in. And of course, me, I go straight to the point. I give you already the shortcut. I give you already the full. You need to learn by principle. Of course, you forget the things. Of course, you forget the things. You are all over the place when you're learning Italian. You are all over the place. And your tutor doesn't teach you this. And the school in the quarter where you live doesn't teach you this. And also the course that you bought a couple of months ago from another teacher that you saw online that you thought that is like the boss, then forgot about you because this guy is in vacation, chilling somewhere, and doesn't care about you. Okay, is useless. They don't teach you this thing. The boss teaches you this. No, boss, but why you? What are you saying? Also, other teachers are good. Maybe they are good, but not as the boss. Allora, poi, please be quiet, all of you. Voi state zitti. Io sto zitto, tu stai zitto. Loro, they are students. Loro sono. So loro, they are, is exactly like io. Io sono, also loro sono. What's the difference? The difference is in the context. You can find it in the context, okay? Or you just mention loro. Bene, I am doing well, thanks. I'm doing well. Sto bene. That's it. Sto bene, grazie. How to say, do you have a dog? Do you have a dog? Do you have a dog? Come si dice you have a dog? Come si dice? Scrivete like e share per il boss. Like, share the boss. Like, share the boss su TikTok, ma also on other platforms. Allora, hai un cane? Bene. Are you all happy? Voi. Non posso restare a lungo, lavoro o lavoro riunione. Ciao Manal, ciao carissima, come stai? Che piacere, Manal. Manal ormai è bravissima. And you guys, instead, you still don't know whether to buy or not. You don't know anything of Italian language for sure. You have been studying. You don't have any system. You are all over the place. You spend all the time trying to evaluate what which course gives more quality. You are unable to decide for yourself because you don't know what is better for you in Italian language. It's me that I'm telling you what is better. For example, and then you get people like Manal, for example. You see Manal examples that still is here, has the commitment of staying here, and soon she has even a business meeting, very important, and she's super fluent in Italian language, despite because she joined the Boss platform, of course, and you instead are hesitating. You see the arrogance that you have instead. Take an example, Manal. Grazie mille, Manal. Oh, ciao carissimo. Ho visto Adam, grandissimo Adams, grandissimo. Quindi, allora, are you all happy? Quindi siete felici? Siete felici? Sì, siamo felici. We have a red car. Noi abbiamo una macchina rossa. Allora, look, I cannot stress enough the fact that one of the best thing of the Boss platform is that for $99, not only you get access to the speaking and pronunciation course of the Boss speaking system, but also you get access to the Boss conversation room and the Boss tracker, which is the Boss social media, where I share my beautiful face. You see the beautiful face. Okay, of the most beautiful teacher, by the way, also. No, boss, but you're always showing off and so on. And then I bring myself down. I say that I'm ugly and say that I'm stupid, so that you feel better with yourself. No, I say that I'm beautiful and I say that I'm smart. Okay, because nobody's gonna tell you for you, no. So, and if they're telling to you, they are fake. So, learn also from the Boss this attitude, no? Be more sure of yourself. That's why also you get stuck, because you are insecure even when you start to speak, you know. Look, invest $99, from your pocket, okay, instead of buying 3 martini tonight and be stupid and regret it the next day. You get drunk and then you regret it. Just invest $99 instead. You're never going to regret it. And then apply what I'm teaching to you. Repeat, study, become smarter and more confident with yourself. What about that? Benissimo. No, boss, but don't be angry and so on. No, I'm not angry. I'm just devoted. What is the website called? Allora, you need to go to here, the italianlanguageboss.com. Look, click the profile picture of the Boss, enter inside the profile. Here there is the link to join the Boss platform. Click here and you join the Boss platform. The link is in the so-called bio or bio. Bio is in the screwed English pronunciation of bio. Bene, allora, quindi lui è simpatico. He is friendly. Ok? Simpatico, amichevole, no? I bambini the kids are in the garden. I bambini the kids, loro sono in giardino. Poi I am tired. Come si dice I am tired? Act fast, by the way, because you have only 3 days to get in the Boss platform, by the way. And one of the most beautiful things is that you can make friends. You can chat. You have the chat here. You can interact with other people. There are people writing. There are people practicing every day, learning what they are applying, what they are learning, memorizing and applying. Okay. And also texting me directly, okay, to me and asking me, boss, how do you say this? Boss, how do you say that? Oh, boss, can you explain better this and that? And me, 24 hours, I'm always there to support you. Also, there is the Boss guide. There is the Boss manual. You have 27 real-life scenarios. And you have also the audio sources, or the resources. You see? You have also the audio so that you can listen to all the scenario of the Italian of Italian or with the Boss, no? Of course, the best scenarios of the Boss that I selected for you. You get also this bonus as a bonus. You have also this for $99 or $80 or 80 euros if you are in Europe. You can also you will have also as a bonus, you have the let me see here. Ecco, you have free access to the conversation room, you have the real life scenarios, and you have also the book Secret to Learn Italian book, and also my support. All for 80 euros. If you want to upgrade, which I recommend you, you can also get more things. You get also all the magic expression, verbs and words, all the expression how to react in a natural way in any situation in Italian language, and many other things. I don't teach you. Sorry, where is the bathroom? This thing, I don't forget about this thing. This is not about speaking. Speaking is about to use structures, expressions of that real Italian use. Bene, andiamo avanti. Poi cosa abbiamo qua? Voi, are you hot? Are you hot? Allora, voi siete caldo o voi avete caldo? What is the correct one here? Voi siete caldo o voi avete caldo? Only for 3 days, Only for 3 days. If you want to learn Italian, the link is in bio, ragazzi. I showed you the link in bio to learn Italian, Voi avete caldo, of course. Stai bene? Okay, this is more. Are you okay? Poi, they have the keys. Loro hanno le chiavi. They have the keys. Loro hanno le chiavi. Ma perché non funziona lo Zoom qua? Mamma mia, ragazzi. Allora, we are staying in Rome for 2 days. Noi stiamo a Roma per 2 giorni. Very simple, very simple. For 2 days, per 2 giorni. Noi stiamo a Roma per 2 giorni. È chiaro? So all you need to do is to join all these people that are already joining. Look how many students there are here. Look how many students there are here. All beautiful, beautiful and devoted and committed students are writing, are interacting, are practicing, and you are not. Why? Because you are hesitating. Because you didn't find me, but now you find me, and this is a sign. It's a sign that now you can finally start to learn Italian. Okay. And the good thing is that you also can see who is online. For example, oh, the boss is online. Oh, boss, please let me. And I chat to the boss, and I write something. Oh, there is Eli. Oh, look, there is Eli online. Oh, such a beautiful woman. Who is this woman? Is the wife of the boss. Okay, so I don't chat with them. Because it's the wife of the boss. No, I'm joking. You can also chat with Eli if you want. Bene. Allora, quindi to go, per esempio, cos'è to go? Venire o andare? Let's see if you know this. To go is venire o andare? To go is venire o andare? Andare. To come is andare o venire? Venire. Like e share per il boss. C'è anche Vladislav. C'è Vlad, Zdarova. Allora, quindi I go, vengo o vado? Vado. I come. Vengo. Only for 3 days, only for 3 days. Only for 3 days. Don't miss this chance. Then you come and you say, boss, but I want to get this offer, please. It's possible. And I say, no, the system already is broken. It's broken. My God. Only for 3 days you have this opportunity to invest your money the right way. Instead of spending around for no reason. 80 euros or $99, depending on the exchange. You go Vieni or Vai? Vai. Yeah, the Europeans are more advantaged in this because are favorite because they can because the dollar is very weak, and so the price is set in dollar of my product, so you can get advantage of this and get it for even cheaper. Allora, you come, vai o vieni? Vieni, tu vieni, io vado, tu vieni. No, io vado, tu vai. Mohammad, hai capito? Io vado, tu vai, io vengo, tu vieni. Let's try to not mix up. That's why I'm doing this. That's why there is, for example, this kind of quiz, because I designed this to fix in your mind the difference between andare and venire. You see, they're very similar. Most of the people get this thing mixed up. You don't need to do that. You don't want to do that because it's very important. These two verbs are very important as the verbs in general, but these two verbs are very important. You can say a lot of things with these two verbs. You don't even imagine how many things you can say only with two verbs. Quindi, lui va. And I say to my students all the time, you don't even know how many things you are able already to say with what you already know. You don't need to study more. You don't need to memorize more, to study more. You don't need an advanced course. Learn how to put together in a fluent, reactive, and fast way what you already know. Learn how to do that, and then later you're gonna take care of the rest of the most complicated things, of the more advanced things, and so on. But later. He comes. Lui viene. Lui viene. We go. Noi andiamo. Noi andiamo. Which is also let's go, by the way. Allora, only for 3 days. The incredible discount of the boss. You can find the blue link here. Click the blue link to access the boss platform and get the boss speaking system, the ultimate course to finally put together what you already know, or even if you're a total beginner, you get there all you need to have a conversation in Italian, which doesn't mean doesn't mean only to ask where is the toilet and dov'è il bagno, scusi, posso avere un caffè, scusi. You're really still at this point. No, of course, this is very easy. I teach you that, but what I put the stress there is how to react to any situation in Italian in Italian in a natural way. How to express gratitude, how to express your opinion. What are the words and the structures that you need to express your opinions in a natural way? How to do that? You find this here. How do we practice speaking with this course? You practice the speaking by learning what are the expressions of the speaking. What kind of things are going on when you're speaking? These kind of things. Look, what you have. Look, you get exactly, look, penso di sì is something that you're gonna use all the time in the conversation, or not. So memorize this, not anything else. Forget about anything else. If you are all over the place, if you are following 10 pages at the same time of Italian language, if you scroll and there is the boss and then there is Italian with that, Italian with my mom, Italian with my father and everything, you are all over the place. You don't understand anything. Okay, so you don't memorize anything. All you need to know is to join one, and so the best course, the boss course, and here is the speaking course. The speaking course gives you all the tools, all the fundamental tools, gives you the system, the organization of having everything in one place, and being sure that exactly all these structures are exactly what you need. Okay, are exactly what you need. If somebody is skeptical, please comment. If somebody is skeptical, please comment. Let's see what you have to say. For example, secondo me. Secondo me is something important to use. O per me, I give you also alternatives. How to build a plan B. How to build a plan B. How to simplify your thoughts. You don't have to speak beautifully. You have to speak clearly. You're gonna make mistakes also after you purchased the boss system. The boss speaking system is not designed to make you speak correctly. You know, sometimes I get some people writing, no, but me, I want to speak correctly, boss. Okay, good luck. What I have to tell you, if you cannot still say hi, or you get stuck even to ask for help, you know, you want to speak correctly, this is your goal. Is this your goal? It's like I go to the gym and the first day I want to, I don't know, lift 100 kilos with my arm. No? People think that I'm crazy. The same thing if you are started to learn Italian and you want to speak correctly. Think before to speak and then speak correctly. But before speak, if you cannot still speak, how you can think about speaking correctly if you cannot even speak? You understand the paradox that you are stuck in? Benissimo. Look, all these are contextualized. This is just one of the hundreds of other pages that you get where you can study, you can repeat, and you can apply. You can practice in the conversation room. You can practice. That is a private chat where all the students are, where you can make friends, where you can share your thoughts, where you can share your insights. You can share everything in the conversation room. Ok, ragazzi? È chiaro? È chiaro questo or no? All you need to do is to act now because you have only 3 days to get the boss speaking system. You know, the boss speaking system. If you spend time evaluating the course of the boss, the course of Italian with your mother, Italian with my father, Italian with Giacomo, Giovanni, Luigi, Giuseppe, Maria, what happens is that you're still here, in fact. You still don't know how to speak Italian. That's it. So what I suggest you is, first thing is to unfollow everybody else first. And second, follow only the boss. And third, I forgot about the third. Maybe, of course, to join the boss platform. Click the link in bio. Look here. Only 3 days. Benissimo, like e share per il boss. Andiamo avanti, ragazzi. Allora, quindi, we come is noi veniamo. Per esempio, noi veniamo dall'America. Noi veniamo dalla Germania. We come from Germany. Noi veniamo, bla bla bla. You can use the word. Allora, you all go. Voi andate. Puoi spiegare la differenza tra passato remoto e passato remoto? Non c'è differenza, appunto. Passato remoto è uguale al passato remoto, appunto. You all come. Voi venite. They go, loro vanno. loro fanno, eccetera, 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 eccetera. Benissimo ragazzi, benissimo, benissimo, che dire. Allora quindi, basta così per oggi. All you need to know, click the profile picture of the boss. Here is the link to, there is the link in bio to access to the boss platform. You can do the full system for $247, which in euros is around 200 euros or even like something like that. Of course, be smart, make the change. If you are in Europe, of course, if you pay with euros, you get it for less because the dollar is very weak in this period. And of course, in dollars, still a good price, of course, because instead of 1,000 euros, you're getting everything for 247. The full system, magic verbs, magic words, magic listening. The book that is the most incredible book I've ever seen. The Boss book is my new book that I'm giving you for free as a bonus. If you join for these 3 days, you're joining the Boss platform with a full system, the Boss speaking full system, ragazzi. It's not something like this, something very important. Okay, or the entry level $99, and then you can upgrade later on if you want. But I suggest you, if you are fully committed, go all in 247, okay, and you can get everything there. Okay, you have also 30-day money back guarantee, which I hate to have, but at the same time I put it because I never get people asking me for money back, so I leave it there because I know that everybody's gonna love it. So I'm so sure of myself that I don't mind to put it. So you can also take advantage of that if you are hesitating. If you are one of those that are picky, that want to make sure that. Oh, c'è anche Ayai. Ciao Ayai, ciao carissima. Come stai? Un bacio, come stai carissima? Stai praticando? Stai studiando? Una boss student, Ayai. Tra l'altro like e share per il boss. Allora, ci vediamo stasera. We see you tonight also. Allora, we are making a live by the way, are there some Americans here? Please write if there is some American here or somebody that is based in the US. Allora, facciamo una live anche stasera alle penso 9:30, penso. 9, no, forse alle 9, ecco, facciamo così, 9 ora italiana, ok, 9 ore italiane, at 9 Rome time, or also in I think is 1 or 2 New York time, afternoon New York time also, so that you can follow the live of the boss instead of working, which is always a good idea. È sempre un'ottima idea, ragazzi, è sempre un'ottima idea. Benissimo, com'è amore? Oh. Vabbè, allora ragazzi, ci vediamo stasera alle 9 di Roma, alle 21. Stasera facciamo un quiz e facciamo anche verbo essere, verbo stare, come la differenza. Passato prossimo e imperfetto, Hamed. Qual è la differenza tra il passato prossimo e l'imperfetto? Hamed chiede. Hamed, qual è la differenza? Allora, te la dico stasera, è troppo tempo, ci vuole adesso devo andare. Stasera te la dico, ok? Oppure scrivimi in chat e te lo dico in chat. Piccola differenza, perché dopo però devi entrare nella boss platform, Ahmed, Boss platform, sempre. Allora, follow me also on Instagram, by the way. I have also Instagram there, no? You can find also there are the stories, perché su TikTok non ci sono le stories. Benissimo, stasera alle 9, and also there is tonight also another live for the American friends, the boss and friends, American friends, alle 8 at 8 p.m. New York time. 8 p.m. New York time tonight. It's every day, by the way. Allora, now I want to announce another thing. Allora, every day, every single day, the boss is live. Okay? The boss is live. I'm very motivated. For when? Forever. 3 times. American morning, American lunch, American evening, American dinner. So yes, I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night for my American friends. Instead, for my European and Italian friends, actually Italian not, because Italian not learning Italian, for my European friends and Africans or Asians, whatever, we have lunchtime and also dinner time. Ok, quindi ci vediamo stasera alle 21 at 9 p.m. Rome time or at 2 New York time. Ciao ragazzi, grazie mille. Buy the course, 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 buy the course. Ciao ciao.